Are you ready to get out of the tyranny of debt and stop being enslaved by the system by taking your power back financially and be in control of your future and your life? Because I'm going to give you some simple strategies that you can start to apply right now that will help you to make that process and that progress as fast as possible. I'm Marguerita, conscious mindset coach, business strategist, and light worker from Pitbull, and founder and creator of the Wealth Consciousness Movement and the Conscious Wealth Revolution. And I want to empower you to be unstoppable at bringing your dreams to life, because together we can change the world, and the world needs a massive change. Narcissistic psychopaths are in control. The lunatics are running the asylum, and it is time to flip that equation. And I know that when you have the wealth and the freedom to be able to make better choices in your life, and you're no longer enslaved by the system, then you're really going to help to make the world a better place. So how do you do that? So firstly, it's looking at what are your debts. It's very important. This can be uncomfortable, but it's very important to realistically look at the debt that you are in right now. Okay. So, and have a look at what happens for most people is if they're in like credit card debt, or they have a mortgage on their house, or they have a mortgage on, they have a debt on their car, then they're making minimum repayments on those debts, right? And as they make the minimum repayments, they end up paying double and triple what that asset was worth when they originally purchased it. Now, if you have bought something that is an appreciating asset, not a depreciating asset, so that is something like real estate as opposed to a car, because a car depreciates, unless it's a really old car. But generally speaking, a car depreciates, whereas something like a house, as long as it's built in the right location and it's built of the right materials, then hopefully it's going to appreciate in value over time. However, that debt can really blow out. If you have a 25-year mortgage and you are paying just the minimum, like say you are paying just the minimum repayments and interest only payments, then that is very beneficial to the bank. They sell it to you as if it's a good thing for you. It's not. So, and what we tend to do is, and we're programmed to do this, and I got caught in this a long time ago before I even realized what it was, because we don't understand the nature of the system and how it's been set up to keep us disempowered and enslaved. What we do is we buy a house, and then we're making the repayments, and then we want a better house. So we go, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to sell this house and I'm going to buy a better house, a more expensive house. Now we've got a bigger debt and a bigger mortgage and bigger repayments. And then we start this cycle all over again, and we never seem to make progress. Whereas if you held on to that initial asset and you set yourself up with the kind of income and you make repayments faster, so you double your repayments, you pay down the interest much more quickly, and then you're paying the principal on the loan, right? So you're paying the interest and the principal at the same time, and you are reducing the interest. You're paying it off a lot faster. Then you can use the equity that you have accumulated in that asset to buy another asset. Yes, the investment increases, the debt increases. However, if you set it up properly, it is actually helping to repay itself. So you are then renting out the first property, and that is paying down the debt. And then you do the same thing. You put more money into paying the debt back. You pay the debt back faster. Same with credit cards. Never, ever just pay the minimum on your credit cards. Always pay more. So even if you can't do double, then at least do an extra $50 or an extra $100 on top of the minimum amount, because it will reduce the debt a lot faster. You can consolidate your debts. So say, for instance, you do have a mortgage and you have some equity in your home and you have credit card debt or car debt. And here's the thing. If you have a company or a business, then you can buy certain things like cars than depreciating assets through your business, and then they are a tax deduction. I am not an accountant. You need to get accountant's advice on that and how it works and how you need to structure it for the best advantage for you. But that is something that you can do to help offset your personal liability and your personal debt if your company or your business is paying for that loan. Then that actually reduces your income, your tax level. I don't know how all that works. I just know that if you have a clever accountant who is still doing things legally, by the way, but if you have a clever accountant, then you can really offset a lot of those costs within your business, okay, as long as they are viable purchases for your business. But if you want to consolidate a car loan and your credit card debt, then what you can do is you can use the equity in your home loan, because your home loan rate is going to be a lot lower than your credit card rate or your car payment, your car loan rate. And you consolidate all of it into your mortgage. And remember, you are still paying more on your mortgage, more money on your mortgage. So those debts are now obsolete. They're gone. They're no credit card debt. Cut up the credit cards, people. Cut up the credit cards. Unless you're the kind of person who's really disciplined and you're paying off the credit card at the end of every month, those things will absolutely suck you dry. And it's very tempting to just go and pay for stuff on the credit card because it's money that you don't have. And this is a way that we are indoctrinated. So if you don't have those kinds of assets available to you, then with your credit cards, have a look at the one that has the least amount on the credit card, right? Now, what you want to do is when you're paying your credit cards down, what you want to do is you want to take a bigger chunk and pay down one credit card as quickly as possible, right? So you are eliminating all the interest off that one credit card. Now you move on to the next lowest, the next lowest amount on the next credit card, and you pay double on that, and you pay that down as quickly as possible. Because if you're trying to pay them all off at once, then you're just paying more and more interest. But if you focus on paying down one as fast as possible and you focus on paying the next one down as fast as possible, you really accelerate your ability to pay those debts down. Now, another thing that you can do is increase your income. Now, you don't need a job, you need an income, right? So really unpack what's your skills, what's your expertise, what's your unconscious competence, what's your core genius, what can you offer as service that provides a solution to people for a financial exchange. Now, there are a gazillion different formulas, business solutions, vehicles, and ways that you can create a very, very nice little income for yourself. Online business is amazing. You can do affiliate marketing. You can sell a product, a physical product online. You can do arbitrage with eBay. That's a thing. So you buy something that is secondhand, and then you increase the price and you offer it online on eBay or Etsy or whatever for an increased price. You can, if you're very crafty, then you can create products that people will buy at a decent rate if you're an artist. If you can provide some sort of a service or a digital product, or you can go to ClickBank and find, ClickBank is a thing where you go and find products that people are selling. So they're digital products that people are selling. You find a good one, and then you become an affiliate for that product. And then your job is to market it to the right people, to the right audience who will buy that product, and you get a kickback. So you're not actually selling the product. You are marketing the product for the seller, and they give you a percentage. That's affiliate marketing. And you can do that with physical products. You can do that with digital products. So you don't have to do any of the fulfillment. You just do the marketing. So sit down and brainstorm. How can you increase your income by offering a product or service? You could actually go around your house and you could find things that you could sell online right now. People buy secondhand stuff all the time. One of my favorite places to buy stuff is Facebook Marketplace. I love that place. I very rarely buy anything brand new anymore, particularly if it's things like furniture and stuff like that. I don't need to. They have the most amazing stuff on Facebook that is high quality at a fraction of the price. It's insane. So, and there are very many ways that you can start to generate that income. When you get that income in, how can you reinvest that income to expand your operation to bring in more income? There are so many different ways that you can start to generate more money to pay back your debt and then be free. Be free, because being free from debt gives you much better choices. The vast majority of people are stuck in a state of fear and high stress and high anxiety because they owe money on their bills, they owe money in rent, they potentially owe money in back rent, they owe money on their mortgage, they owe money in their car, and all the other debts that they have. They owe money on their credit cards. So the other thing is that you take your power back emotionally and stop giving your power away to fear. Fear is false evidence of appearing real. If you have stress, anxiety, and fear around your credit card debt, your bills, anything else, that is just an emotional response that you have control over. Take your power back. Take your bills, write on them, thank you, universe, for all the money I need to pay this bill by the due date. Now, if you have bills stacking up, get in touch with the people that you owe, with the corporations that you owe. See if you can negotiate a payment plan to pay that back. And then you've got to be able to stick to the payment plan. So these are just a handful of solutions that you can start to implement right now to solve your debt problem. Don't be at the mercy of your debt. It's up to you to find the solutions, and you have it within you to find the solutions. Do you realize that this life is like a video game? And when you start a video game and you don't understand the nature of the game, you may not even understand the controls and how they work, then pretty much whatever the game is, it's over within 5 seconds. All the little things come and kill you within 5 seconds. But then you start to figure out the controls, you start to figure out the game and what the dangers and the challenges are. You start to figure out how to annihilate those challenges and how to navigate the game. And then you get really good at level 1. And then guess what? It moves you up to level 2. It's harder. It's faster. There's more to contend with. Your brain has to work faster. And this is building your unconscious competence in the game. Life is the game. And the problems that you have right now, you will not be given better quality problems until you solve the problems that you have right now. So figure out how to solve the problems that you have right now, because you are bigger than any challenge you will ever face. I will say that again. You are bigger than any challenge you will ever face. Stop pretending that you are at the mercy of anything. Stop pretending that you are powerless. Stop pretending that all this crap has control over you. It's a story. You are living in an illusion. The tyranny is an illusion. It's a delusion. Stop buying into it. Start taking your power back. Start believing in yourself. Start building your confidence, your self-worth, your self-belief. That is the key to your freedom. So I really hope you have found this helpful. If you have, please like and subscribe and comment below and let me know what your biggest takeaway is. What are you going to do from this point forward that is going to transform your entire future, your entire trajectory? Just small incremental changes will completely transform your life over 6 months, over 12 months. Making different decisions and taking different actions today changes your life tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Because you have the power within you. So get out there and freaking kick ass, man. Create the freedom, create the wealth, be the best version of you. Own your power. And if you want help, if you want somebody to support you, if you want to build a business that you love, if you want to accelerate that journey, then I can definitely help you. If you're ready to explore any of my coaching programs, then you can book a strategy call with me now, and I'll have a look at where you're at, where you want to get to, and put together a strategic action plan with you. And then I can share with you my coaching programs and how I can support you to implement that action plan and build an absolutely unstoppable mindset so you can achieve anything that your heart desires. I would love to help you to do that. So if you're ready for that, then book a strategy call with me. I look forward to talking with you very soon. And just back yourself 100%. Stop buying into the tyranny and the lie of the debt, and put strategies in place that help you to get free from the debt. And one other thing, stop buying crap that you don't need with money you don't have. Got it? All right. Cheers. You're awesome. Be awesome and do amazing things, and you will be able to create more than you ever imagined possible. I'll see you again in another video very soon. Ciao for now.